The studio lights burned hot, and the tension in the room was thick enough to cut with a knife. Rachel Maddow sat at her desk, her hands gripping her notes so tightly the paper crumpled under her fingers. Millions of viewers were watching live, but the only thing she could focus on was the man sitting across from her, Senator John Kennedy of Louisiana. Known for his sharp wit, Southern charm, and no-nonsense style, Kennedy had come prepared. And what unfolded that night would be replayed, dissected, and debated for weeks to come. The interview began calmly, with Rachel firing off her typical tough questions. She was polished, confident, and determined to corner Kennedy on his stance about government accountability. But as the minutes ticked by, her tone sharpened. She interrupted more frequently, her voice rising with each exchange. What should have been a measured debate quickly became a battlefield. Rachel's frustration mounted when Kennedy refused to take her bait. Then, it happened. Maddow slammed her hand on the desk, her voice nearly cracking as she shouted, "Do you even understand the damage your words cause? Do you realize how reckless it is to say these things on national television?" The room went silent for a fraction of a second. The audience at home could feel the heat radiating through their screens. Kennedy leaned back in his chair, unbothered. He took a deep breath, his eyes narrowing just slightly. Then, in his slow Louisiana drawl, he delivered the clapback that would go viral. "Ms. Maddow, I may talk plain, but plain talk isn't reckless, it's honest. Folks at home don't need big city lectures. They need truth. And truth doesn't scream, it stands firm." The words landed like thunder. Rachel froze, her face flushed. The live audience erupted in murmurs, and online, the clip spread like wildfire within minutes. Twitter lit up with hashtags, YouTube channels replayed the moment, and Kennedy's words were clipped into countless memes and reaction videos. Rachel, for the first time in years, looked genuinely shaken. But beneath the viral storm, there was something deeper. Rachel Maddow, though frustrated, wasn't without heart. She genuinely believed she was protecting her viewers from misinformation. She cared about her audience, just as Kennedy did. The clash wasn't just about egos, it was about two people fighting for what they thought was right. Kennedy, however, understood something Rachel didn't. He knew the power of humility and plain speech. Instead of escalating, he softened his tone, surprising everyone. "Rachel," he said quietly, "I respect your passion. But shouting doesn't make your point stronger. It makes people tune out. And right now, America doesn't need more noise. It needs conversations that reach hearts, not just headlines." The camera caught Rachel's reaction. For a fleeting second, her defenses dropped, and her eyes revealed a hint of vulnerability. She leaned back, trying to regain composure, but the moment